everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Off Road Network, and we are live at 5 with a dry throat from lots of awesome wheeling in Moab and back to hot air in Arizona. So I am so happy. I got just a little bit more. There we go. I am so happy to be here. We're having a sit down on the floor tonight, though. Tonight. I don't know. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And so we're having a sit down on the floor because we have a lot to talk about. And I want to know when you're going to come visit me. That's what I want to know. We got a lot going on. I've put a lot together for you. And now it's time to understand what your plan is and when I get to see you. And then I'm going to show you what's in this, because this is really cool too. You can tell. Can you tell what it is? Say what it is. I know. Everybody will get to come hang out with us at some point and see what's in it. But there's a lot of goodness in there, and a lot of that's going on too for our little secret group that we have going on, that you can be a part of the secret group. So, I just got back from Easter Jeep, and here is my recap. It was amazing. It was awesome. It was great. It was fast. It was fun. It was exhausting. There was lots of amazing trails, so many cool people, and it gave me like that sense of things are back again, ladies. Everybody is back together again. The band is back together, which is great. The group as part of the industry is there. We did miss quite a few people, and the worst reason why they were there is because their businesses were so busy. So pro tip number 1, don't break anything because it's going to take you a long time to get replacement parts. Yeah, so there's pro tip number 1. Especially in the industry that we have going on right now, there's so many amazing things happening and so many people building great vehicles, and they were out there. Let me tell you, they were out there. So everybody's back ordered, everybody's busy, parts can't stay in stock, which is a great problem to have. And now we need to get everybody outside and playing with us. So that's my job, right? Is creating all these opportunities for you to come out, play, enjoy, do, learn, camp, don't camp, whatever. So when are you going to do that? Is my question to you. We have a 2-day this weekend. We have 5 days that start next week. We have 3 of them in a row. Navigation and everyone, meaning it doesn't matter what your scenario is, we're going to have a great time. And then we also have our 5+, which means that we have some bigger tires coming. I'm taking you on a little bit of more challenging of a trail so we can go have some more fun. When are you going to come? When? Or May, we have the May 2-day one listed now too. I popped both of those 2 days in to make it easier for people that might have a little bit more challenge with taking the weekdays off, because I totally get it. It's time to get out of your house, ladies. That's what we're going to sit here on the floor and talk about. It's time. I saw so many people out having a good time. Today I went out to 2 shops, one on purpose because I need to get some stuff to fix my Jeep to get it ready for this weekend, and another one because as I was driving back by, I saw his van out, and I'm like, oh, I just need to stop in and say hi. And so I stopped in and said hi, and everybody's doing their thing. I want you guys to know, Arizona is doing their thing. We are on the gas, respectfully. Everybody's being smart, everybody's being respectful, but we're out enjoying our sunlight. We're out enjoying our trails, and I definitely want you guys to do that as well. I know it's not easy. I know it's hard. I know that there's been a year of me not posting on social media what we've been doing because I didn't want to get judged for it. And if you're feeling that way too, I get it. And I kind of kept everything back for the same reason. Like, I didn't want anybody to get judged or misled that we weren't being intelligent, that we weren't being safe, that we weren't being fair to each other. But now it's time. It's time to post those pictures of you with your friends over the last year. I know you did it too. It's time to start breaking out and saying, I got this, and I'm going to go have some fun, and it's okay. It's okay to be around other people. It's okay to get hugs. It's okay to give high fives. It's okay to do all kinds of great things. And that's really important in the world that we live in today, is that you understand it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. All right? So I want you to jump in on one of these. If you're having challenges with any kind of logistical issues, let me know. I'm really good at logistical issues. We can do that. And I'm back in my office, at least for the next couple days, right, until I get a group in. So let's make sure that we get on top of this as soon as possible and what you need help with, all right? I want you to come. I want you to take advantage of it. So many people want you to come. If there's other issues, reach out to me. Don't think you can't do it for whatever is in your mind. And the thing is we're really, 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 really good at talking ourselves out of things. Who here has talked themselves out of something? Let's all go ahead and put our hand up, because I know I've talked myself out of something before too, right? So let's start talking ourselves into something. Let's start making sure that we can talk ourselves into something and doing something good for ourselves, because that's what we all need right now. That's where we're going to take ourselves to that next level. Ladies Off-Road Network has become such a group of community, more than just a group of off-roading. And I want you guys to make sure, I want to make sure that you are healthy in the mind, not just driving behind the wheel. Oh boy, Amy, we need to find out about that story. But there's more to it at Ladies Off-Road Network than just, hey, let's do this, let's drive, let's do, do. So many people are like that, so many groups are like that, and that's fine. I'm not judging anybody, but Ladies Off-Road Network has turned into something different. And the difference is I care. I care about you, I care about your heart, I care about your head, and I need your head to come back outside. I need your head to come back out and play with us. I know your heart wants to, but we got to get through that head part. And whatever it takes to do that, you just need to let me know so that we can work on it together. There's a few people online right now that have been through that process. They're like, I'm scared to get on a plane, or I don't want to get on a plane, or if I come, luckily we're not dealing with multiple day quarantines anymore and me breaking one, but at least most everywhere. You didn't want to come and then be into your quarantine situation, or didn't want your neighbor to know that you left. I can't be in any pictures. We've done that before too. And I respect all that. I respect all that a lot. But now hopefully we can get past all that and we can start getting into that better phase and that better phase and that better phase where we are ready for you. And when I say we're ready for you, I mean we are ready for you. So if you haven't looked online lately, we have quite a bit that I've upped online. So this is our Glamping with Charlene one. This explains it all. So it's built for any vehicle. There's so much to off-roading, 3 days, 3 full days and 2 half days. What you're responsible for, your all-inclusive experience includes 11 meals, ground transportation, 4 full days of hands-on education, camping, and super reasonable, I think, at $4.99. I'm not trying to take anybody's money, that's for sure. Just trying to make sure that you have an opportunity to be successful. And then you click on here for each events. Right now we're in the navigation, everyone in 5+ edition is where we're going. The unspoken part is how much fun we have as a group. So eating and shopping, racing, arts and crafts. Yes, we do arts and crafts, but it's fun. And then what could you learn? The list is so much longer than this. Don't get stuck on this list and say, well, I wanted to learn this and it's not on the list. Okay, well, if you wanted to learn that, let me know what that is. And then let's figure that out as well and make sure that it gets in there. Camping is really glamping. You're camping with us, but you got running water, you got flushing toilets, you got showers, you're good to go. And I do have camping packages available for you if you need something. And then you can hear more about it. So our COVID restrictions is you're supplied with everything that you need here as far as hand sanitizer, mask, and the understanding that if you want to wear your mask, you are more than welcome to, but we don't require it. That's something that's your responsibility if that's what you would like to do. And now in Arizona, it's not required at all in Arizona. So just kind of making sure that I mention that as well. It's not just a me thing, it's a state thing. So it's up to you on how you want to do it. And 90% of all of our activities are outside. So there's the 10% where we're hanging out inside or you're coming in for your showers or whatever that you're doing. But 90% of it's outside. So I've tried to create an environment that's extremely safe and makes you feel very comfortable. The 2021 Glamping Trips page that you can get to has the specifics on each one. So logistics, if you're looking to transport in, what that means, what glamping means, the hotels that we use close by, if you're flying in, which ones. Again, back to inclusiveness. And then logistics for our summer trips to Flagstaff. This will grow here in a little bit, but right now your flying information is there. And then you can scroll down and here's the information about each one. So April 16 to 20 in the navigation edition, here's the graphic if you'd like to share it. The dates, what time you need to be there by, what the focus is, what's happening, what our big deal is, and then special considerations. So this is if you want to add into the Tread Lightly Tread Trainer class, okay? And so forth and so on. Each one's a little bit different, including our +5. We are going kayaking on Sunday. I have a special friend coming into town just to go kayaking with us. So we are going kayaking on Sunday, which is pretty cool. So I'll find out how much that's going to cost us and we'll figure it out. And then the July ones aren't open yet, but the information is all logged in here if you'd like. So I just need to add the graphics in and such. So I encourage you to come out and join us. If you haven't already been to one of our events, it's fun, it's inclusive. One of the biggest things that I get all the time is, oh my gosh, Charlene, there's no way I can spend a week with a group of girls, or 3 days, or 2 days with a group of girls. And I'm like, I totally get it. I'm not far away from you. The difference is the girls that you're spending time with are just like you. They want to learn. They don't mind getting dirt under their nails. They don't mind doing the aggressive stuff that they have. So you finally met your people, is what I hear all the time. And that's exciting. So again, I encourage you to come out. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, there's a lot of ladies online right now that would be happy to answer your questions. Or if you have a question, let me know. Or this is going to be one of those lives that we'll be able to share forward so that other people can have the opportunity to hear what we have going on. But again, we have the two-day trail training classes, and we also have the 5 days. So it's an option of either 20 hours or an option of 50 hours. And really, that's up to you. So the 2 days are, didn't have that page up. Here we go. The 2 days are actually our 2021 trail training class. And so it's now a 2-day opportunity where you can join in. Saturday, we work all day with the vehicle and understanding everything that's going on with recovery. It's a 3-session day. So we start in the morning, then we have lunch, and then we have afternoon, and then we have dinner, and then we have an evening session as well. So all hands on. In the morning is all about recovery. The second session, the afternoon, is winching, high lifting, tire changing, tire plugging, and then in the evening is sitting around a campfire and we're talking about the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, sway bars, lockers, the whole system of how the underdrive works so that you understand your vehicle better. And then on Sunday is an optional day where you can go out on the trail with us. And so that then allows you the opportunity to apply what you learned out on the trail. The first half of the day is really cool because we pull winch line and do all kinds of excitement. And then the second half of the day is kind of a little bit of a teaser because you only get a half day on the trail with some driving techniques. If you're looking for more driving techniques, that's going to be in our 5-day session because then we have more time out on the trail where we're doing more stuff. So this is our 2-day trip. where you can come hang out. Space is limited. It gives you a list of the recovery skills that you'll learn, and then driving techniques. The logistics are down below, all on the same page, and my information as well. So yeah, this is a lot of fun. You can register now. Register now takes you to our Wild Apricot page, which will then give you the opportunity to be able to log in or create a new account and get your registration going. Okay, so that is the come see me part. Now, I get it. Sometimes it's hard, right? So we also have our Ladies Off-Road Network Challenge, and the 2021 challenge opened last week. I'm really proud of y'all, because the few people that have registered in the amount of time that we've had, which is 1 week, and it was only announced on that live, 5 ladies have already paid in to offer scholarships to other ladies. That's a big deal. I want like every single person here to throw a heart. So that's a really awesome scene, meaning we all care about each other more and more and more. That's coming to light. Like every single time I turn around, you guys impress me with how much you care about each other. And it's so awesome. So we have 5 scholarships that are now up on the board that I'm aware of. And that just means, hey, if you guys can't afford the $39, it's okay. Everybody wants you to participate. Everybody wants you to help. Or if you're in a position where you can help somebody else with theirs, then that's another great opportunity. Okay? So the 2021 challenge, I did talk about it quite a bit last week, but here's our page. It's ladiesoffroadchallenge.com. It's the easy link, ladiesoffroadchallenge.com. And you can learn all about the challenge here, what it is. It's very similar to the last few years, with the exception of 2020, because, well, 2020 was quite its own year. But the last few years, it's 11 challenges in 10 weeks. And they test you. They test your skills, your heart, and what was the other word? Oh, skills, tools, mind, and heart. Sorry, it's been a year since I've talked about it in this way. So skills, tools, mind, and heart. And it's a challenge against yourself. It's not where you're bucking up against everybody else on here. In fact, I encourage y'all to work together, not buck up against each other. And you're trying to take on the challenge that I give you and do the best that you can at it, right? So our first challenge is taking a picture, but there's very specific rules, so don't go out and think you can get it done. And this is going to be quite the challenge this year. The last couple years, I'm like, yeah, do this, whatever. No. This year, I'm making you work for it. The second one is writing your story. Oh my gosh, I know this is like everybody's worst moment in time is having to write. But I think this year is going to be probably the best time for you to write your story and close this chapter, right? Close that 2020 chapter so we can move on. The other ones have to do with going off-roading. Now, you don't have to have a vehicle. You can be a passenger. We can also work some other things out too if that doesn't work for you. Building a kit. We've built toolkits before. We're going to build a different kit this year. Build an adventure, work on your rig, some precision driving exercises. So it's a lot of fun where it really pushes you to try something different maybe. We all need that deadline. I'm just guilty. Like, I really could use some work on my toolkit, right? And so we have this deadline, and guess what? We all did work on our toolkit. So that's what the challenge offers you, but it also offers you the group. It offers you the, hey, have you thought about this? Or, hey, I did this. Or, I totally smashed this bottle, this water bottle, and water went everywhere. And everybody laughs with you because, well, if you know, you know. Right? So, the challenge you do at home. If you can do nothing else, enter into the challenge. ladiesoffroadchallenge.com. I heard lifetime members, you're having a challenge. I will figure that out. I said I would have it done by live at 5, but I wandered more today and went by the couple shops and checked in on some other stuff that we had going on and made sure that they were doing fine. So, yeah, so we have that. If anybody else is having a challenge, registering for the challenge, let me know. I'm back. It's a little bit challenging if you don't know me. When I go out on events, I don't do well at my email. Yeah, I very much invest in the people around me at that point in time because that's what's most important to me. So good, bad, or indifferent, I'm not the best at email. So this week is all about email catch up and getting everybody together again. And you guys saw me online on the WhatsApp. If you're on WhatsApp, let's get back into WhatsApping. If you have 1,000 notifications like I did, don't worry about it. Start on today. Read what I wrote and go forward. All right, so everybody, let's get back into WhatsApp and let's make sure that we're chit-chatting in there and getting that positive energy that you need as well. Everybody's so awesome in there. I love it, I love it, I love it. From there, couple things from last week. I showed you all the teal tank top. It was awesome. We gave one to everybody that we saw there in Moab this last week. And the rest I will be putting up for sale. It is a limited run. So those will go up this week. Watch for this, so jump into WhatsApp, and then I'll put an email together. The Tread Lightly certificates and Tread Lightly entrance. Like I said last week, I finally got the plan together. So again, back to typing. That will happen this week, and I'll email everybody out so that you guys can get registered into doing your Tread Lightly class, which makes you into a tread trainer. Very importante. And then BF Goodrich Tires offered us the opportunity to be a part of their Builders Club, which is helping out and seeing how On Trails works and building a new app. So that's what this is. That's what the cooler is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, let's take you for a trip. So, let me move my water. So here is, this was awesome. A nice gift you got sent for On Trails. And I know many of you were on our call the other day. So this was just a nice package, and that hat that they're talking about, it's going to look like this with the other logo, with our logo on it. It's a pretty cool logo. So this is an exciting moment of BFG launching their On Trails. Now, again, if you haven't been part of it, hold on, let me put you back. Ah! All right, the tour is done. If you haven't been part of On Trails and that whole situation, let me know, and I can get you the link to get in on it. It's a beta app where they are working on getting all the trails logged and all kinds of other fun stuff happening. So I want to make sure that you guys are utilizing it to the best that you can. We had a online meeting last Monday, which they recorded. So I'll be getting that recording up so other people can help out and watch it and learn more. Which, by the way, a lot's changed in a week, and they've already launched a lot more stuff. So we'll have more information on that as well. And I've also requested the list of ladies that are in it so we can start our own WhatsApp group in it. So we don't kill all the other chats with that chat. We can stay off into another zone. If you're coming to the navigation training next week, I do ask that you have it installed already. So if you haven't done that, if you could get a step ahead, that's one step ahead, and I will send you a list of other fun things that I'll ask that you kind of have in line. It'll just give us one less thing that you have to do when you get here, right? One less thing when you have to do when you get here. So the navigation one's going to be very entertaining. Do I have a project for you? Do I have a project for me that's going to turn into a project for you? It's going to be a lot of fun. What questions do we have? We have our leadership meeting is next Monday. Let's see, let's check the calendar. Let me get back into my calendar here and see what's coming up, and then our campfire is, let's go to today. There we go. Yeah, so our campfire is going to be in 2 weeks on the 20th. That will be the third Tuesday. So that'll be the 20th. That's my dad's birthday. So we'll have to wish him a happy birthday. Oh, and I'm Not Just a Girl's anniversary. Wow, look at that. I'm Not Just a Girl started in 2011. 10 years old. 2021, right? Yeah. 10 years old. So I'm Not Just a Girl. My clothing and shirt line is 10 years old on the 19th. That's crazy. Let's see. What else do we have in here? SEMA Education Series. We have one this Thursday, so look for that link. I'll push that up. 2-day trail training this weekend. Leadership call on Monday. Glamping, navigation, and the tread trainer course starts next Friday. Tuesday will be our campfire. Wednesday, the Everyone edition starts, and Sunday will be the Tread Lightly Tread Trainer. And then we have another SBN education series at the end of the month, the 5+ edition that will start on the 28th. And on Sunday the 2nd, we will go kayaking, and that will also be the last day to register for the challenge. Now, the challenge is not like the resolution. When the resolution right now, you can still enter into the resolution. We are there for you, girls. If you haven't done the resolution, jump in, register now, and you can slide right in with where we're at. The challenge is completely different. When it closes, does not open again, because there's a competition going on. In the mix of it, as much as they say you're not competing against each other, you're competing against yourself. And the goal is to do all 11 of the challenges and get the top in points. And the top 10 weekend is where you come to me and I spoil you for 4 days. And it's not like any of our glamping weekends. It's completely different. So if you've said, well, I've already done that. No, you haven't. Completely different scene. And the top 10 get situated by the top 5 in points. 2 of them are voted on by the girls that are in the challenge. One is like the person that has supported each other the best, right? Like the biggest cheerleader. And the other one is tried really hard but didn't quite get it. So those are 2 that are voted on by you. And then 3 are random draws. So if you even finish 2 or 3 of your challenges, you go into the bucket however many challenges you finish. So if you finish 3, you go into the bucket 3 times. If you finish 7, you go into the bucket 7 times. And your 3 names will get pulled out of the bucket. So again, the odds go up the more challenges you get done. Fair enough? You get it? So that's why there is a hard deadline on that Sunday to get registered. And then Monday, the challenge starts in May. We also, that May week, will have our Mother's Day videos. We did those Christmas videos. So Mother's Day is one of the weeks that the ladies wanted to do some videos, so you guys can push those up. And yeah. And then we have more things that start the next week, 2 weeks later. So we have a 2-day in May, our Wilderness First Aid and Impulse Off-Road. Both of those will open up here real shortly. Very limited in space, so both those will be opening shortly for you guys to register for as well. I'm waiting this year more than I did in the past because I want to make sure that you don't just sign up for something that you're not comfortable going to. That's why I'm waiting this year. So if you have money and you know that you want to set that money aside and you say, Charlene, I know that this is what I want to do, but it's burning a hole in my pocket, or you can only pay $100 a month or something like that. We now have the Invest in Your Off-Road Future Fund. So you can put $100 in each month. And so it can build up to one of these adventures if that's what works out best for you. So make sure that you look into that as well. I don't want it to be something that feels like you can't obtain it. That's not fair, right? But I also have to make sure we're covering our costs. That's all I care about on my end. So we work together at that and make it happen. So I was asked to have that fund available where I can put $100 in or put $200 in at a time, and that will help you guys build up into it. Okay, so it just goes into your credit account. You can use it anytime. doesn't disappear. It doesn't get refunded, but it never disappears. All right? All right. With that being said, anybody have any questions? Get signed up, ladiesoffroadchallenge.com. Come and see me this weekend. We have a 2-day. We start our 5 days. Busy month. April, April, April. Busy, busy, busy. Got to get this done. Lots to do. What do you guys got for me? Anything? Hello. Nothing? Because I got a dirty Jeep and a crazy motorhome out there that needs to get cleaned up. It was a wild week. There was no taking time to clean the motorhome this week, let me tell you what. And that Jeep got wheeled. I have to say a very special thank you to Charlene for helping out at Easter Jeep Safari last week. I cannot do 2 things at once. I can't do 5 things at once. How about that? I know, believe it or not, right? So the biggest and hardest part is driving my vehicle and like running and spotting and helping and taking pictures and doing. So I asked Charlene to go with me to Moab for the week and drive my Jeep. I'm like, can you please just drive the Jeep? Well, she did a lot more than that. And it was sincerely appreciated. We made some shirts and we got things organized, and she helped people check in at BFG and all kinds of other stuff. Things that were not on our list, but as Ladies Off-Road Network and good people that we are, we do anyways, right? So she definitely, again, threw the hearts out for her for stepping up and being a part of Ladies Off-Road Network in yet another awesome way. So very excited. Oh, my mom brought up Mr. Escape Artist. So Piston got out of the motorhome twice now while we were in Moab. Luckily, he never really left the yard. He just kind of stuck around, knock on wood, I guess. But he learned how to open the plastic slider in the screen door. So the big door is open, the screen door is closed, and he learned how to open the plastic sliding part, and then he'd jump out. So I guess the second time, right after the second time it happened, we were in having dinner at my parents' motorhome, which looks right out at my door. And we watched him trying to do it. Like, he's stretched up there and he's pawing at it. And I'm like, oh gosh, kitty cat. So I got some good pictures. I got some good pictures and video of the escape artist trying to get after it. So that was highly entertaining, if you want to call it that. He has no idea how good of a life he has inside. And of course, Oil's like, no, I don't need to go out there. Y'all are crazy. I am just fine right here. So, yeah, but they were happy to be on a trip too. See, everybody just needs to get out of their house. Everybody. And if you know somebody, there's not a lot of people on tonight. I'm seeing everybody's normal names in here. And I know most of you are signed up. So it's us talking to other people and helping them get through this process of their first trip. All right? That's where we need to go. And it's hard for everybody to get past that first one. But once you do, it's like, okay, I'm in. Let's do this. So that's going to be fun. I saw 2 questions about Tread Trainer, Tread Lightly class next Friday. Yes, you will get a link that you'll need to register for. I got how we're going to do it. We got a plan together of how we're going to do it last week. I just need to create the whole page. And I tried to sit down on Sunday and do that. And instead I ended up cleaning the garage and making dinner and hooking up the motorhome and the trailer and all. Like, it was awesome watching. I kind of laughed at myself because the first thing I did, did a bunch in the morning getting my parents off. And then I went in and I cleaned up the whole garage. And those of you that went to Moab last year with me, then you understand what that means. Like, I cleaned the whole thing and mopped all the way down to mopping the floors and scrubbing the shower and everything. Like, big clean. And then I'm like, okay, this is done. Now I need to hook up my motorhome and my trailer and load my Jeep. And so I went from Cinderella to the guy loading everything up to then I'm like, okay, now I gotta cook dinner because I was in charge of Easter dinner for our group. And so then I cooked dinner for everybody, and yeah, it was amazing. But it just cracked me up. I'm like, talk about 3 different personalities busting a move, right? Yeah. So can I prepay for my friend of the challenge? We both signed up. Yeah, Amy, just reach out to me separately and I'll help you do that. Yep, we can do that together on a phone call. That would actually be the easiest way to do it. Okay? Yep. Yeah, so anyways, what other questions scrolled by in my silly thing? Bring a guest to the trips. Are they still half off if they're not a member? I don't think so, but we can talk about it. I mean, and that's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, if you find somebody, or if you are the somebody that is like, I need to get out of the house, but I need that half off deal again, Charlene, in order to make it happen, do you honestly think I'm going to say no? All right? Right? Do you hear me? So the communication is here, but we got to communicate. And you have to reach out to me because I don't know who to reach out to. This is the hard part in my position is I have a bunch of ladies that are rad. I want every single one of you to come, and I only have 12 hours in the day of which I can call you without you getting grumpy at me for calling past midnight, because that's when I would love to call you. So that's that. The heat is not awful at all, Amy, because we're up in Flagstaff. So yes, Phoenix is torturous during the summer, but Flagstaff is not. We're in our 80s, 90s up in Flag. It was gorgeous last year, and it will be gorgeous again for us this year, with the exception of probably 1 or 2 days because, well, that's the way it goes, right? But that's anywhere. I was thinking about it on the way home yesterday. I'm like, where else could we do stuff during the summer that would be any different? And I'm like, well, we could go to Reno, or we could go here, we could go there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no, all of those places have 100+ degree weather. Flagstaff does not. It's awesome. All right. So I just want to make sure, and this is something else, you guys, I really need a lot of help. I need help communicating this, because that's what's going to happen is, oh, Arizona in summer, it's ridiculous. I can't get anybody to come there. Yeah, but that's not Flagstaff. All right. That's what I'm like. Can I find another state? Can I say Colorado? And just by saying Colorado, instantly the temperatures drop by 30 degrees. So it would actually be kind of funny if I said, yeah, let's go to Cortez, which is what, an hour north, and it's the exact same heat as Flagstaff, but it doesn't say Arizona. So yeah. Can't do anything in California, Erin. Nope. Out. Not my state. Not my state, especially this year. So until everything gets settled down in there, can't do it. Can't do it. Amy's like, not Cortez. Yeah. I even was thinking about, man, can we go to Moab during the summer? And it's hot. It's hot there too. So it's not the place to be either. And yeah, Dana's like, no to Reno, no to California. Yeah, so we're Flagstaffing. We're staying. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? What else you girls got going on out there? What else? Danielle says, come to Colorado. I know. Yep, there's a lot to do in Colorado. We will. It's all a matter of time. This year, remember, ladies, and I said this from the 12 days of giving in December, and this is where I ask for your help. This year is about coming to Arizona. I can control my box. I can't control anything else that happened in 2020. I can't control anything that's happening in 2021. but I can control my box, right? And so right now we're in Phoenix, in Mesa, in my zone, and then in in the summertime we're in Flagstaff, which will be awesome as well. I'm working on some options, so we have all kinds of options. So there's a lot to be taken advantage of here. And then as we get to the end of this year, we'll be able to understand what's happening next year. And hopefully, I mean, I want to travel. I do. So hopefully we'll be able to get back out and about and around and coming to different locations or offering different locations for you guys to travel to as we get into next year. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm not going to anticipate a dang thing because it's only March. And well, the world shut down right about now last year, so we don't anticipate anything. We get people to do what we can control right now, which is come to Arizona. And I definitely appreciate your guys' help in that and the communication in that, because unless people get on this live, unless people open my emails, unless people see our Facebook posts, it's hard to be able to position that. So, yes. Oh my gosh. The racing next weekend is going to be insane here. Let me tell you, Esther. Yep. I think the ante is being upped with this group. The ante is being upped for sure. All right. With that, I'm going to sign out. I'm going to go use the rest of the daylight that I have in order to get the Jeep unloaded, get the trailer put away, get the motorhome, I don't know, organized, unloaded. Yeah, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. Ay. And then emails. You guys are going to see a lot of emails from me this week, so please check your inbox. Please check your WhatsApp. If you're not on the WhatsApp and you want to be on the WhatsApp, make sure that you get in touch with me. It's member only, but I am also making sure that all the lifetime members, you're going to get an email and saying, hey, don't forget to be in this WhatsApp group. So it's time. We're at Q1. At the end of Q1, we need to check in, make sure everybody's doing good. Resolution group, super proud of you. I checked in on all the chatter today. I love it. You guys are rad. And don't forget, a goal is something that you're after, but it doesn't define everything, right? One goal is one goal. It's a combination of goals that defines what is happening. So don't set them aside. Don't stop. But continually remember them. Continually keep them in your head. Post them on your mirror, whatever it happens to be. And you'll be surprised that eventually your mindset changes to where those goals are happening by themselves. And that's the most exciting part. Okay, that's the most exciting part. So goals happen without you realizing them sometimes. And that's just you having that consistency and you knowing that you really want to believe in it and that you really want it to happen. So jump after them. Don't be scared. It's always a challenge. Change hurts. Whew, right? But most importantly, get out your house. Let's go. Let's have some fun. All right. Thanks, ladies. Have a great rest of your night. And I will see you soon. Bye.